Yes, hello. I have new books. No, I haven't gone out because obviously the bookshops are shut and I'm not going to the supermarket. I don't like buying books from the supermarket, but hey. So I have been ordering my books online. I have not used Amazon. Please support your local bookshops because they are struggling just as much as every other independent shop. Everybody seems to be using Amazon as a go-to. They're obviously doing marvellously well at the moment at the expense of businesses out there that if we don't support will die. So please order your books from bookshops. It may take a little longer for your books to come, but rest assured you're not getting them much more expensive than Amazon. Amazon books at the moment are pretty expensive, particularly if you want, as I found out looking at mine, they were actually cheaper away from Amazon to order. So, you know, please use your local bookshops. So I have used Waterstones and I have used Blackwell's, which are both my local bookshops around here, which is very cool. And I treated myself and got some books. So first off from Blackwell's, my husband and I have ordered the Blight of Blackwings by Kevin Hearn. This is the sequel to A Plague of Giants, which is massive. We read this a couple of years ago now? Maybe last year? This came in a Page Habit box. So I've had this a while and it's fun. This is multiple points of view, fantasy, told by a bard. So in this world, bards go around and collect stories from actual people who experience the story. And then the bard will go and perform these stories. And in this world, he actually transforms himself or herself into the person who is telling that part of the story. And this is a tale about war and revolution and invasion. And it's part 1. I'm going to have to do a little synopsis refresher because it's been a while since we've read this. My husband read it to me. So I'm going to have to try and remember what happened in it, but there we go. Yes, it was very, very enjoyable. So anyway, we have finally picked up the sequel. We've had to pick it up in paperback because we can't get the hardback edition. And one little bugbear we have, there is no map in here. We like maps. Please give me a map. And the other disappointing thing is we do have a character list again, but whereas in the first book there are illustrations by the character's name, in here there are no illustrations, which is a little bit sad. But there we are. But anyway, we're looking forward to continuing the story and seeing how life is getting on. But yeah, like I say, I've got to kind of refresh my memory. The other book I ordered from Blackwell's, which actually arrived this week, it took a little bit longer, is Witches of Ash and Ruin. I've been seeing this everywhere. It's by E. Latimer. And I've spotted this pretty much everywhere at the moment on various book blogs and YouTube channels that I follow. And everybody seems to really, really like this. So I have picked it up. I did want another book from Blood and Ash, but I've not been able to get my hands on that unless I order from Amazon, which is a little bit frustrating. But anyway, I've plumped quite happily for Witches of Ash and Ruin, which Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin really loved. So highly recommended from him. He has pretty good taste and I've liked pretty much everything he's recommended. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. Needless to say, it involves witches. From Waterstones, I've ordered this trilogy. This is the Shadow of the Fox trilogy by Julie Caguana. The third book in the series came out last month before, something like that, quite recent. And I spotted this on Instagram and thought, actually, that's the book series I want to be reading. It is currently on my work's online library, but I do have a problem reading ebooks, so I've picked up the full series in paperback. I mean, I love the covers. They are gorgeous. And this sounds very much my kind of thing. It's got samurai in it, dragons, and possibly romance, but hopefully not too much. And it's full of Japanese mythology. So I'm really enjoying that at the moment. It's quite refreshing to read something very different to what I'm used to. So I've picked these up because I've wanted to read the series for a long time. It's, as far as I'm aware, I think it's now complete. I think this is only a trilogy. If it turns out to be more, I'm going to be in for a shock, but there we go. So my plan is reading this series. And finally, Hot Escape on Instagram did a free Ark giveaway a couple of weeks ago, I think. Actually, I don't really remember applying for it. I know I did. But anyway, I was given an Ark copy of Girl, Serpent and Thorn. There's no and in that title. It is literally Girl, Serpent, Thorn. And so this is the Ark of It. It's out in June. It's by Melissa Basharujus. I've got this beautiful edition to read as well, which is really nice of Hot Escape. I don't often get Arks, so this is really nice to receive one of these. Obviously, because of the lockdown, a lot of authors out there aren't doing their book tours, so I think lots of people going online and doing it virtually. So yeah, this is the press release from Hot Escape, which is not really coming up there at all, but it tells you a bit about the book and a bit about the author as well. So I'm really looking forward to this. Because this book has been on my radar for a little while as well. There we go. So there we go. That is a small obscene book haul. So if you can support your local bookshops, do. If not, don't forget your libraries are out there. They have their collection of audiobooks and ebooks and magazines, and there are lots of people doing things via YouTube. There are book readings and book panels and that, so you know, you can still go and experience the book world. I know it's not the same as stepping into a bookshop. Believe me, I am so missing my Waterstones at the moment, and I can't wait just to get back in the shop and smell all those books and just be around them all again. But hey, I'm lucky I've got my own library, but there are other ways to appreciate books. So, you know, please go and check out what's going on in the book world. There are much more intelligent people out there who can tell you all this kind of stuff. But yeah, keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on YouTube, and, you know, see what's going on out there. Yeah. So have you managed to get any books while we've been shut away in our homes, alone and in isolation and solitude? Let me know down below what have been your best picks so far. Can't think of anything else, so there we go. As always, social media links down below, book blog down below, and link to a small booktuber also in the description box down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye!